Hey everyone, my name is JonesForShort, and welcome back. So last video I talked about my transition process. Today we're gonna go we're gonna try to stay in a similar vein and talk about instead I guess what you might call my transgender progress. More like kind of what's happened in like the past 5 months since 5 months, 4 months, 4 to 5 months since I like started calling myself trans. Um, it's funny just in that such so short a time, just not even half a year. Okay, 4 or 5 months. Okay, that's it. Just in that time, just kind of what's happened, and it's kind of interesting. Now a lot of this I have to like thank my friends for because they did help me figure this out. They did help me um, help to allow me to enable me to kind of move forward with this, and it's just been amazing. So back in like March, April, around then, I realized I was trans, and I'm not the kind of person that makes like big, like grandstanding posts on Facebook. That's not me. I'm really more the type to just kind of like share this with a couple of close people. Um, so my siblings knew, and a couple of close friends knew, and that was pretty much all I told. And one of my friends, they, asked if well, I mean, would I want to start going by female pronouns now? And I said, well, I don't think so. I don't think I'm far enough along in my transition to say that. I'm still kind of masculine looking. I think I kind of want to hold off on female pronouns for now. And then they suggested, well, would you like us to start calling you Jones instead of Josh from now on? And, I kind of thought about it and decided, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, Jones is my female nickname. It's kind of a gender neutral name, so whether I'm presenting as Josh or Jones at the time, Jones would still be a perfectly fine thing to call me. So I thought that was a great idea and had all my friends start calling me Jones from now on. And that was actually a really, really cool month. But yeah, no, like all of my friends pretty much just, like every single one of my friends, my brother and my sister, just like that. I was no longer Josh, I was Jones. And I thought that was actually honest. I really cannot express how cool that was just to hear that, to hear that name being said by my friends, to actually hear it. And the first few times like I heard that name, like I just couldn't help but like smile. Like, that's my name. That's my name. And it was cool. Like honestly, just Jones is like it is very much a gender neutral nickname, but it's not like I was having them call me Joanna. But still, just being called Jones was enough. Like that was I found that really cool. I was talking over with another one of my friends, and I was talking to him kind of about like my whole, it's like I would like to go by female pronouns, but it's just I don't think I'm progressed enough, and it's like that's kind of my whole thing. It's like I always feel like I'm not there enough yet. And he says, well, I mean, I don't remember the word what he said word for word, but it was something along the lines of like, no one is ever like ready. Like nobody is ever really ready for their life changes. You just kind of dive into it, and the people that care about you are going to be there along the way. So if you want to start going by female pronouns, hey, like I will support you with that, and everyone else will too. And I just kind of like thought about that for a while, and I figured, yeah, sure, why the hell not? Um, so that was like May, yeah, that was like the end of May, early June. So April, May, June, yeah. So that would have been like 2-ish months. Okay, yeah. So I came out as trans, and then a couple weeks later started going by Jones, and then 2 months later just decided, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just start going by female pronouns from now on. And I, again, told the people that I care about, my close friends, my siblings, just hey, could you please refer to me using she and her and female pronouns from now on. And like everyone's been perfectly fine with it, and just how quickly they've been to doing it has just been amazing. Um, just hey, I want to go by female pronouns from now on. Okay, sure. And next time I showed up, Like that's all it was. And ever since, like it's been so cool. And like my brother, for example, he went to visit my parents. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I don't remember. It might have been maybe I don't remember. But he went to my parents' house one night, and my dad asked him, "Hey, how's Josh doing? Is he okay?" And my brother said, "Oh yeah, Jones is doing well. She's pretty great." So despite the fact that my dad was still thinking of me as like male, my brother just no, this is Jones. She's female. I'm gonna refer to her as such. And I actually thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, it's been really cool. Just kind of how accepting people have been. So that's kind of like what I've been referring to as. Another kind of side of that is how I've been presenting my appearance. During the work days, I'll usually just like, I'll go to work dressed as male. Because my job at the time, I didn't feel safe, truth be told. Coming out or like telling HR or anybody, like I decided to just stay male. Actually wore like a chest binder, like all those months when I was at that job. Anyways, but like when I came home or on the weekends, like I would change and go and dress, femininely. Well, I mean, my idea of feminine is still, well, my clothing habits like haven't exactly changed. I was very much a shirt and jeans kind of guy, and I'm still very much a shirt and jeans kind of girl. So like that doesn't really change. But occasionally I'll wear like yoga pants or a dress or whatever. And I share this apartment with my brother, and my brother's like, he's had absolutely zero issues. He's never made any sort of like face or comments. Like he's just fine with it. But that's how it used to be. Like being my female self, despite identifying as trans at the time, was still kind of relegated to the weekends or the evenings after work, which did kind of suck. But I actually did end up losing that job, unfortunately. But the silver lining to that was I had free time. I had time to kind of dress how I wanted and be however I wanted. So, every single day, I could wake up, dress like this, and go about my life, go about my day. And that's really what it was for the time that I was out of a job. That's what I did. Like I had the freedom to just be me from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. And like any day of the week, it was cool. It wasn't something that I had to relegate to the weekends. I was free to be me, free to be my actual self all the time. It's a really weird thing to say, because like, I was identifying as trans. Like I was trans, I identified as a woman, but I wasn't presenting as a woman on account of work. Then I lost my job, and then during that time, I was able to present femininely. I was able to basically go full time. Back when I used to just kind of dress on like the evenings and the weekends and things like that, I was only ever dressed from the neck down. Like I would wear the clothing, but unless I was actually going out or hanging out with my friends or something, I would not do my hair and makeup. Even now, like if I'm just hanging out at home, I'm not gonna do my makeup. I'm just gonna like dress from the neck down. But like it's like the changes that I've seen in my face so far, like I'm kind of okay with. I'm becoming more and more okay with not wearing makeup. Like I go out without my makeup. I go out with however my hair looks. I mean, I'll run a comb through it if I can. But it's the losing my job was kind of a blessing in disguise in a way, because I was able to go full time. I was able to be like this all the time, and it's just been really cool. And like I'll go hang out with my friends, like not made up, but still like dressed from the neck down, and they're cool. They're perfectly happy with like however I choose to present as, because they recognize that this is me. And something else to add on top of that is my hair. So I've been growing out my hair since New Year's. Yeah. So it's the start of August right now, which means I've been growing out my hair for 7 months. And this is the length that's gotten to. And yeah. And also back in June, I decided that I didn't want to wear my wig anymore. I think I did mention this. Just did away with the wig, started wearing my natural hair. because my hair finally got long enough to style. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. So my hair, I'd originally planned on growing out until like it was at least shoulder length, and then we would do away with the wig. Like I was gonna wear the wig the entire time until it was really long, but no, I just decided to style my hair one day, and I liked it. I thought it was super cute, and decided, you know what, we don't need the wig anymore. No more wig. I haven't worn my wig in like 2.5 months. Like my head has been completely wig free, and it's been really cool. All July, all June, all July, and so far through August. Like since the start of the summer, like I've very much just been being me. Just dressing all the time. No makeup, no wig. It's just me and my actual hair. If I'm staying home, I'll get dressed and I'll just kind of look like, eh. But I do like how my face looks a lot now, so it's really not so bad. And then if I'm gonna go out, I'll, you know, I might brush on some concealer or something, and then get my hair halfway decent. It's funny, you know. It's like yeah, there's your transition progress. You know, there's all the things that the hormones are doing to your body and the changes there, and that's cool. But there's also the more like social aspects of it. You know, how people are treating you, how people are responding to you. You know, I have my friends and siblings have shown me nothing but the utmost support and acceptance and patience and just everything with me, and just have allowed me to feel free to be myself. And like I feel like insanely lucky to have that, because I never really had that most of my life. It was always something I had to hide. It was something that I truthfully transitioning was something I didn't think I'd ever be able to do, because I didn't think I'd ever move out of my parents' house finally. But we have. We moved out at the start of March, end of February, and just in that time, like we have made so much progress socially, so much progress as a trans woman, as a transgender person. And I mean, sure, you might say that, well, I mean, you're just kind of in your comfort zone, you know, it's just your friends calling you this, you know, but, you know, it's not just that. You know, I have had strangers call me that. Some strangers are kind of confused and call me they, and hell, I will take that. As long as you're not calling me he or sir or anything, like I will happily take like gender non-specific pronouns. Like I will take they. Just please don't call me he, please. But it's been really cool. Just kind of my own progress there. Just deciding that, yeah, you know, let's start going by Jones, despite not feeling like I was progressed enough in my transition. Sure, you know, yeah, you're absolutely right. Let's start going by female pronouns, despite the fact that I felt still that I hadn't progressed enough in my transition. My hair, I 100% plan on growing out as long as my wig. But no, I just found out that no, it's actually, I just tried styling it one day and saw, oh, this actually looks kind of cute. I like it. And just did away with the wig. Like as far as like being full-time, I always figured, okay, we're gonna have to like, you know, find a job where I feel safe and accepted. Which, I don't know, I don't know, I might be able to do at my current job, but I'm not too sure if I can really do it at my current job right now. I certainly couldn't at my last job. But you know, even then, it's like, you know, I always figured like I would have to wait until like my life was in a better place before I can start living full-time. No, hell, my life was like in a really crappy place. I lost my job and decided to go full-time. Well, more because like I had the availability to, but yeah, now it's like, you know, it's like every single thing that I keep trying to do, I keep trying to progress my life with as far as like being trans, and we're kind of doing things like, as strange as it sounds, it feels natural. It's like, sure, I feel like I'm in a good place to go by Jones. Sure, let's go by female pronouns. Yeah, you know, screw my wig, let's just wear my hair. Sure, let's just be full-time all the time. Like, let's not relegate this to the weekends. Let's just be me all the time, because this is me. And it's been really cool. Honestly, just the more social transition, so to speak. My transgender progress, but not necessarily the transition progress. Yeah, it's been kind of interesting, just kind of how things have gone, how kind of early things have happened, actually. You know, it's like I always figured my life needed to be in a better place before I could do these things, but no, we just kind of went with it. And it's been kind of cool. Like, it's just really been awesome. Yeah, today was kind of meant to be sort of a follow-up of last week. Last week being my actual transition process, included hormones. Plus, I talked about my laser hair reduction. So pretty much bodily changes. And in here, we're talking more about the social aspects. Well, I mean, I guess I talked about my hair too, but meh. I forgot to mention my hair last video. But it's. I've always been afraid, and I had really good reason to, given my family, given my mom, I was terrified of transitioning, of coming out, of living the way that I wanted, but no, finally being out, finally having the freedom, having a really, really good support system with my friends and my siblings, and it's been good, honestly. Just having things in my life just kind of work out for once. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna cut it here. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Hope you found this interesting, because because transition is far more than just chugging a bunch of hormones and seeing what happens. My body I had no control over. The hormones did what the hormones did. I had no control over this. It was just see what happens, and that worked out pretty well. The social aspects I did have more control over. These were my choices, my decisions, and I decided, yeah, let's go for it. Name, pronouns, living full time. Let's just do it. And truth be told, I'm really happy for those decisions that I made. I'm really happy I decided to do it. But yeah, again, I know I'm going to keep rambling, so thanks for hanging out, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Later.